First Bank Stadium. We are off of I-25. No, not that stadium. Not the Sports Authority Field at Mile High, off of I-25. We're a little farther north, up off 128th Avenue. A little high school football here on a Thursday night. Yes, we know the Broncos game is going. By the way, I'm taping it, so I don't want to know. I'm avoiding Twitter.
I checked it on Twitter.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. That's all right. Hey, let's give you first half stats here.
He immediately keeps going. Right.
By. It's hard to escape it, though, seriously, with all the tweets that you and I end up getting. For the hometown Lightning, for Legacy, 50 yards at the ground, 56 yards through the air. Matt Lynch is 4 for 7, throwing a touchdown, those 56 yards through the air. Not bad. Not typical Legacy, though. They tend to get on the ground to get after it, and they've not been able to do it. Connor Connolly has been held to 4 carries, 7 yards. Matt Lynch, 3 carries, 59 yards. The other side of things for Fairview, 18 yards on the ground, and that sounds dire, but it shouldn't. Josh Harvey with 5 carries, 17 yards. Photo has carried the ball 6 times, sacked a couple of times as well, minus 2 yards. And Kemp with a couple of nice runs for touchdowns, by the way. But through the air, Matt Funno, 16 for 24. I forgot that Tim May hoisted one up. He's 1 for 1 with that throw. But through the air, Fairview 265 yards passing, 2 touchdowns through the air, both of those made by Johnny Photo. And leading receivers, well, Connor May with 6 catches tonight, 106 yards. Tim Ryan with 5 catches, 88 yards. 3 catches for Steve DePanier, 39 yards. And a couple of catches for Quinn Sharp for 22 yards. So Josh Harvey's caught 1 for 4 yards. And David McWilliams, 2 catches for touchdowns, by the way.
Sometimes you can game plan for the obvious and still not stop it.
Yeah.
And that's what is occurring again. And Legacy's defense isn't the only one that's had to, endure such a thing. And, Fairview's offense, all the traits that we've come to know, they've been able to execute and perform in that way by design.
By the way, revised that, 280 yards. I did not add the 15 yards that McWilliams had on the touchdown catch, his second touchdown catch. Lynch will start throwing it around here a little bit. Royer with the catch across the 35 to the 37-yard line, and a nice start for the Legacy Lightning as they come out throwing here in the first half.
I'm not a football coach, but I'd like to see more of that. Matt Lynch, a D1, bank on that, a D1 quarterback product. Has the ability to throw, put some guys in motion, find some openings for your wide receivers. A couple of those receivers are nice big targets that are athletic. Let's see it happen in the pass game.
Royer with a couple catches, 20 yards. Lynch going to go up over the top, got a man deep, and he's got it. That is Quentin Rodriguez. He'll win the race. And Legacy is within a score.
Well, thanks, man. Made me look good. Appreciate that. And so did Quentin Rodriguez, who we've called out for making nice plays defensively. That time he just beat a man. Sometimes at any level, comes down to man on man. And number 2, you see center of the screen getting some love from the staff. Just flat out beat the defender. And then, of course, nice delivery. Matt Lynch on the run. Easy touchdown for Legacy.
Second touchdown throw tonight for Matt Lynch. Rodriguez, catch and run, 63 yards. We've now thrown for over 100 yards on the game with that. The extra point is up, and it's good. And Legacy is within 7 points of Fairview.
How about Coach Voorhees and his staff for Legacy going into the locker room, only down 14, even though we've watched the Knights jump around. Cue House of Pain. Make some plays. Legacy flips the script after Fairview opened this game, scoring in the first 46 seconds. Here the Lightning on one big long pass play, score in the first 16 seconds of the second half. And we have a 7-point football game.
Good stuff here. By the way, you can get your school's games live streamed whether it be basketball, hockey, rugby, any other sport, email Phil at streamitsports.com for details here. Well, start with a bang in the second half. And Fairview will get the ball for the first time here in the second half from their own 20-yard line.
Mitch Mueller, certainly an MVP for Legacy, the guys in blue. His punting, and then you see him booting that thing out of the back of the end zone. Now I want to see what has Legacy done in terms of design coming out of the locker room.
Still looking for that next level student athlete of the game. Here comes Johnny Photo. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes, has run all over the place. We'll throw to the left side, caught over there. That's McWilliams with his third catch here tonight. Evan Baugh on the tackle. Quick gain of 5.
Just one play, but we see 4-man rush. Stay with that. Pull everybody back. That was what Legacy was doing on the back end of the second quarter. We've decided this. Keep everybody in front of us. Try to get to those receivers. If they catch it, make the tackle. Obviously, try to disallow that pass connection.
So second down and 5. Here they go from their own 25-yard line. Looking over to the left side. He's going to dump it off over there. Fighting. He's not going to get to that first down. Good work by Anderson over there, along with Troy Fawcett, stopping Connor May a yard short.
So 2 quick passes, the short routes, and nice sound tackling, and forces 3rd and short. And this is where you call upon a defense if you want to win a conference title.
Yep.
At some point, you're going to have to make stops in this situation.
Carlo Kemp is in there. That's who's going to get the football. He's dragging people. He's got the first down across the 30-yard line. Someone had a hold of the jersey along the back there. Yeah, that was Fawcett. Troy Fawcett got a hold of the back of his jersey, and he got drugged along like being roped to a horse.
Just such great variance. Talk about Jason Harvey, what he does, offering a very successful run game to balance off the pass game. And then you get in the goal line situations or short yardage, and they throw 250 at you.
Yeah.
In Carlo Camp.
The junior, 3 carries, 5 yards, 2 touchdowns, by the way. First run that has not been a touchdown. Set up that screen. Harvey's got it over the left side, skips his way to the 40-yard line. Jason Harvey with the catch. It's going to be a yard short. Harvey's second catch tonight. He's got 2 catches, 13 yards. So don't necessarily need to get him going in the running game. We told you he'd only carried the ball 5 times for 17 yards, but he's made a couple of catches out there. 2nd and 1. They'll go to Harvey, and he's got a little bit of a room this time into the secondary and across the midfield boundary to the 49-yard line.
Met at the line of scrimmage, able to use his athletic ability to step out of that attempted tackle to advance for the first down. That's good work, 2-1.
Caleb Martin on the tackle. Really doubled his output. 6 carries, 28 yards now. First down and 10 for the Knights. They try to answer as that lead has been cut with 14 unanswered points, down to just a touchdown and an extra point. Photo looking to the left side. Out of the pocket he comes. Here come the fireworks. What's he going to do next? Still run out of bounds. Did not have anybody open. Great coverage downfield by the Lightning.
5 guys on the chase. Love the hustle, including Dominic Castillo. It's really not much to do. You respect what Photo can do on the run. Chase after him. Hope everybody back there in the secondary has got them all covered.
Photo lost 6 yards there. 2nd and 16. The first down is at the Legacy 39 if they can get there. As he sets up, slot left to the wide side of the field. Low snap. Photo's got it. Now he's trying to escape and will for the moment. Still on the run. Fires it downfield. He's pushed out of bounds.
That's good coverage. That's exactly what we've been talking about with the Lightning.
McWilliams got pushed out by Caleb Martin here on the near side. You can do that. He's in the air, made the catch, push him out so his feet can't touch.
Troy Fawcett making a play. Enjoy that guy. About 6 foot, 190. Plays with a fire within him. 42, one of the linebackers for Legacy.
Yeah, Derek Coleman, one of the guys that had a shot at Johnny Photo there, making him run for his life. 3rd and 16 now for the Knights. Looking over the middle, and again, forced to run, making like Fran Tarkington. Down he goes, all the way back at the 21-yard line. Coleman got him that time, and so did Alec Lewis.
That's perfect. 6 sacks from that defensive end position. He's been working all night long. 87 we're speaking of, coming off on that bottom left corner of your screen, getting some love from his teammates. Able to get to Photo. Legacy making a big play with the pass connection to Quentin Rodriguez to start off the second half. The defense just does that. We are within 7. Got ourselves a ball game again for a Front Range Conference Championship.
Loss of 23 yards. Well, live by the scramble. You're going to lose a lot of yardage by the scramble sometimes. High snap. Still rolling. He's going to go rugby style. The left-footed punter. And the Lightning will get out of the way. Boy, are they... The opportunity to switch fields, and it didn't work because nobody fielded the football, and Legacy will start with from their own 26-yard line.
I can't get a read on the field. I don't see a yellow flag, but you can see the official. Got to make him kick that again, right?
Oh, absolutely. Make everybody run again.
And this time, I think I go with you, Cory.
You got to feel that punt.
You got to get to that football because everything's going our way right now as we begun the second half. Can't allow a punt to just go ahead and bounce end over end for another 20 yards. We want to start at the 45 within 7 to let Lynch get some work done and even this thing up.
Absolutely. So from the 17-yard line now. And back to return. And that is Derek Coleman that is back deep, standing at his own 49-yard line. Oh, I take that back. That is actually Hayden Anderson. Anderson is there. Coleman's up on the line. Snaps a good one, rugby style, and he'll run inside the rush. Short punt, and again a Fairview bounce, but they're going to get much better coverage. It's scooped up at about the 43-yard line. They got about an extra 20 yards, but there is another flag down.
Same call.
Wow, they're not getting 7 guys on the line. And they'll push them back and say, yeah, punt it again. Make these guys run again.
And now Legacy's return man is going to set up at the plus 45.
Well, they'll do this again. Guys got to get back out there for Fairview. This is where the danger can come. Down by only a score. Get your hands on a punt this time. Snaps a good one, and the punter not going to waste any time this time. Punting it straight away. Fair catch taken at the 47-yard line. Well, essentially, they have gained about 34 yards, making them punt it twice.
And the gain occurred via rare miscues on the part of Fairview. Taking 2 penalties after that first punt would have set up Legacy at the 25-yard line.
Yep.
2 consecutive penalties, and now look where Legacy gets to start off. Matt Lynch and his blue crew getting to work at the plus 46.
Run left side. Lynch going to keep it. He's going to get about a yard out of it, and that's about it. Last time Lynch kept it, he raced down the left side for 39 yards, almost scoring a touchdown, and it later did turn into a touchdown.
7-point ball game, all kinds of excitement we've seen. Shout to the 1,400 viewers watching this broadcast on Stream It Sports. I would tweet at you if I knew your handle. At Stream It Sports.
Yes.
At Lopes News Sports.
Look out. Conley's got some room, and up the middle he goes to the 33-yard line.
At Connor Connolly, I am a Barney B.A. That's kind of lengthy. But it works.
Big run of 13 that time is Connor Conley. That's his biggest run of the night.
We haven't seen much of Conley. 4-digit back in 23, but that's another thing that's starting to happen on behalf of the Lightning.
1st and 10, Lynch looking, got some time. It's tipped at the line.
Ooh, had the route too, but Kemp got his hand up. Lynch completely saw that, had just kind of a skinny slant coming through there with one of the bigger targets, but Kemp able to get his paw up in the air to bat it down. It's a big play that'll never show up in stats.
Devin Morales was the guy that was coming over the middle there. He was there. 2nd and 10, though. Still got some downs to work with. Pistol set for the Lightning. Slot and actually trips stop your screen. Lynch looks that way. Trouble coming that way, so he steps to the side, fires over the top. It is caught. Touchdown. A point away from tying things up. Delvit with the catch. He wrestled it away.
Kai Amadou.
Oh, it is Amadou. Actually, I've got Delvit though down.
We need to verify that and give him credit because
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think that's Amadou.
a little variation in the rosters we've received.
Yep, Kai Amadou.
Amadou with a highlight play that again goes in that montage that I'm going to compel
33 yards.
certain technical operations staff members.
Lynch with his 2nd touchdown pass tonight. And we are tied at 28. Oh, the Lightning not going quietly. We got ourselves a ball game going here again. The Next Level Student Athletes Game Plan, helping high school athletes advance to the next level, strengthening academics, athletics, and social and financial responsibility. You can visit nextlevelsa.com to get your game plan started. Name that Next Level Student Athlete of the Game by the end of the game, and hard to choose now. 6 or 7 guys on that list.
I'm trying to picture that. Remember the Titan-style speech that Coach Voorhees and his staff made in the halftime locker room meeting.
By the way, I've got to correct myself. That's Matt Lynch's 3rd touchdown tonight, 2nd of the second half.
Picturing the Lightning getting together as we have seen good looks of Matt Lynch. Picturing those guys in blue asking themselves, who are we? What kind of squad are we? Done some things, but not enough. Clearly, that's what the scoreboard says. Can you come out? Can you even things up? Did you get the part where this is about a conference title? And then someone tears up the chalkboard and they come out and put 2 scores on the board to even things up.
Looking forward to Spanier over the middle there, the big tight end, but he was bracketed in pretty good.
I've referenced it several times, just so you know. Fairview, if they win, outright champions of the Front Range League. If Legacy wins, they can force a 3-way tie depending on what Rocky Mountain High School does tomorrow night.
Yeah, it gets a little murky then, doesn't it? Harvey's got the carry, but Bob's got him in his grasp and will fling him down, a loss of a half yard.
And most importantly, it is about wild card points. Let's just call it is what it is, right?
Yeah. A hold is going to tack on more to the Knights' misfortune. And look at where that, we got 2 flags down, one sitting at the 16-yard line. They're going to mark it from about the 19 maybe. They'll march it back from the 16. It'll be half the distance to the goal, so figure the math out real quick. Should be back at the 8 potentially.
Cliche, momentum has shifted in most every way, including Fairview making mental mistakes.
Yeah, ball goes back to the 9. They took the spot from the 18-yard line, so. Back to Harvey, little delayed draw. Boy, he's got room to run. Almost ran over the umpire. Bob will pull him down. Got to the 23, and a nice run there of 12.
Good interior line play on the part of Fairview.
Well, suddenly, Jason Harvey, the senior, is finding a little bit of room to run. And, whoops, Derek Coleman got caught on the hard count there and give him 5 back. And a very manageable 3rd and 3 coming up. And a short 3.
I think Coach McCartney and his staff for Fairview have realized that, hey, the secondary's doing a good job for Legacy. They're covering, and they're not letting anybody behind them. So we're going to have to go run game to draw them in.
Smoke route here to the near side. And up to the 31-yard line. Well, there's not a lot of room there for Tim Ryan. He got to the 31, though. That'll be a first down.
First down, that's good for the Knights. But you can tell by the tackling of Legacy. They're feeling it right now. Alec Lewis with authority, tearing down a ball carrier.
Yeah, they're feeling it. Defense mowing the backs here. They got to get a stop here and get that ball back, keep that momentum going. Otherwise, we've seen Fairview go with double-digit drives. When I say double-digit, I mean plays-wise and taking a little time off the clock. They'll set up the screen. Harvey's got it. Blockers out front. Down that left side, 40. Nice little juke inside to get to the 45-yard line. On the tackle is Quentin Rodriguez.
Good block 5-2, Brendan Carr getting out there, so nice hustle in that respect. And then just the outside seal to where Harvey can read it. Hard plant with his left foot, got to the inside, and now Fairview able to pick up the first down near midfield.
It's an extension of the run play. Harvey's 3rd catch tonight, 28 yards altogether. That one was for 15.
Well, this is what Fairview wants to do if they can string a couple of those together. Quiet everybody down.
Back to Harvey. Off that right side, he tried to stick his nose in there at the 50 and got stoned. Brennan Fannin was right there, and Troy Fawcett.
Fawcett is a nasty linebacker for Legacy.
Well, you just don't see guys stop suddenly all the time. He went in there, lowered the shoulders, lowered the pad level, and they went, nope, not going any farther. 2nd and 6. Photo goes left side, setting up another screen there. May tripped up. His momentum will carry him to the 40, though. Bog at a shoestring.
Receiver not pleased with himself, but I still think this is exactly what Fairview wants to do, all things considered, with what has occurred here in this 3rd quarter.
8 catches, 102 yards. Tim Ryan, the 2nd receiver to go over 100 yards. May with 7 catches, 110 yards, by the way. Photo, back to Harvey he goes. Picking his way through there. He's got some room off to the left side. Blockers out front, and Anderson will make the tackle at the 15-yard line.
What I was talking about, where that secondary's back there.
Yeah.
McCartney goes run game, and if Harvey can get to that second level, you saw the space he had and how many yards he could pick up. Of course, credit line play up front for those big boys like Ethan Kennedy. And now Legacy has to make an adjustment.
5 carries, 17 yards in the first half. He's got 9 carries now for 70 yards. There's the senior Jason Harvey looking for more into the interior of the line. He's going to get pulled back here a little bit. Caleb Martin, you could see, had a hold of the waist there trying to stop him, but right into that interior of the line. Castillo there, Fawcett there.
Brendan Fannin, 78, right side of your screen. You don't want to be in this position if you're Legacy's defense, but what's nice is there's a lot less field for that secondary to cover, so it's packed in a little tighter.
3:16 to go in the 3rd quarter here. Fairview trying to get the lead back. Unanswered points here. Photo goes to the end zone. Touchdown. He found his Spaniard. How about that? Just sat down in there in that coverage, and Evan Bond was on the coverage, but Spaniard essentially playing like a power forward, posting up.
I thought it was a bad decision by Photo, a rare one. But that's just
he knew who he was throwing to.
It was a connection. Remember, that's how I described DePanier as I've watched him play for Fairview. He just seems to be in good spots, and Photo knows exactly where 48 is.
Yeah.
Prime example there, results in a touchdown.
The point after try is good, by the way. Steve DePanier with 4 catches, 53 yards. That's his first touchdown here tonight. 9 plays, 80 yards. And they burned up about 3 minutes and 18 seconds.
Knights didn't have any wiggle room after what Legacy was doing to them.
Nope.
And that's exactly what they needed to do, was move down the field, get some points, switch it around, because everything was going against the Knights here in the third.
Well, that's what an undefeated team does. That's what a championship team does. Legacy now, chance to answer.
And recently, the Knights have been peppered and threatened. Fossil Ridge under Coach Tinker just last week, gave them a little bit of a scare. That was a 42-40 win for Fairview.
Yep.
So, as you progress through, it's going to be tough to stay undefeated. League opponents, your rivals, they want a piece of you. And you're going to run into these types of games as you move through November. Coach McCartney, as we've gone through the resume of the McCartney regime with Fairview, they've been around the block when it comes to playing tight ball games, postseason football.
Raul Magnu, the kick, this time deep, back to the 2-yard line and taken there. And a decent return. Oh, that was Roush, yep.
Good special team stick on the part of Trevor Stern.
Well, Legacy will start just short of their 20-yard line here. Well, and that just ruined it, but it's fine. But they announced the Broncos score. Told you, I saw the DVD. It's fine. By the way, you can get the Stream It Sports on demand anytime that you would like as well. Just find us at streamitsports.com. There's a way to DVD right there. Quick flick to Jack Rauscher.
Notice it's gotten a little more quieter.
Mm-hmm. Well, folks are a little nervous now.
Yeah, a little bit nervous, but Legacy, their football squad, has to settle in and go, okay, that's fine. They just jumped ahead 7. Now we have to go even things up, and let's all look forward to one of the most exciting football games you've seen all season long.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to be tight, and we're all going to have to be resilient.
Rauscher, third catch tonight. He's got 43 yards, got 2 there. Look out. Blanche in trouble. Tough throw. Found his man sitting down in the zone. How about that? A nice job by his receiver, Hayden Anderson. That's Anderson's first catch tonight. We've called Hayden's name a lot, but it's been on the defensive side of things. He got 4 on that catch.
Well, outside rush from this side, bottom of your screen from Steve Maisnick, like the feel of the quarterback, Matt Lynch, to get to the outside and be able to flick it. He knows I got this one short route out here. Let me get it to Hayden Anderson.
3rd and 4 here. Pistol set. Got his man. The catch there. That's Coleman. And Coleman finally just dragged out of bounds over here on the near side. That was Carroll's. Jordan Carroll's it added by the jersey there. Got a little help as well from Jake Williamson.
Kind of matching what Fairview does. Legacy realizes after throwing long touchdown passes to Rodriguez and Amadou, Fairview's defenders are all settled back, so we'll take the short stuff.
Right.
Just like you guys do in white.
Yep. 9 yards on the pickup there. First down from their own 35. Lynch will hand it off. Connolly tackled forward to about the 40-yard line. Graham Bell with the tackle that time.
Just the way they're huddling up and then getting back to the line of scrimmage. Legacy, they have that confidence. They're looking the part.
All of a sudden there's a tempo to it
Right.
that we haven't seen.
Yeah, a determinedness about it. Sense of purpose.
Well, run a 5 on first down. You can do a lot of things on 2nd and 5 here as we come down under a minute to go in this first quarter. Lynch got all day. Finally in trouble, tries to flick it. Got his man. Coleman there at the 50-yard line. Trying to break tackles, and look at him, just dragging people with him. There's 6 white and red shirts over there to make the tackle at the 47.
Well, that's confidence, too, of Matt Lynch, knowing he's 6'5". This defender's going to get to my torso, and then I will reach over you, and I will pass the football.
Right.
Yeah. It's like an 8th grader hanging out in the 5th grade playground.
Second
Take
catch.
a swing at me low.
Yeah, that's right. Officials timeout here. Officials catching their breath here a little bit. You could be a part of these broadcasts. Sponsorship opportunities are limited, so you need to contact us to secure a spot in next week's broadcast or for future games. We get a equipment issue. It's all cleared up now, and we're ready to go. Under 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Nothing decided yet. Legacy trying to draw even once again. Connolly got room down this near side. Back toward the numbers, and he's knocked down at the 30-yard line. That's Stephen Masnick, who actually tackled him from behind. How about the run by Connor Conley, though?
How about the blocks by Troy Craddock and Blake Jumps on the outside, and then Connolly made the right decision and just exploded into that second level on this near side. The run game starting to happen.
7 carries, 42 yards for Conley. And that's the end of the third quarter here. 35-28. Man, we've got a good one going. It is Fairview up on Legacy, essentially for the championship in the 5A Front Range. Undefeated team in Fairview. They're rolling along, stumbled a little bit last week, still got the win over Fossil Ridge, and now getting a scare from another league opponent in Legacy. Starting narrowing down some of those names. It's hard to pick right now. Johnny Photo's been fantastic, has already put some highlights together. He's thrown 3 touchdowns. On the other side of things, his counterpart in Matt Lynch has thrown 2 touchdowns here in the second half alone, 3 for the game, and has led them back. I hear the Backstreet Boys going in the background. Not only do I get the score ruined for me for the Broncos game, so now I'll go home and know exactly what's going on, I get to hear the Backstreet Boys tonight.
I just threw a flag just because you recognized that was the Backstreet Boys. That's an infraction.
They were new when
penalty.
I was doing top 40 back in the late 80s, believe me. Otherwise, I'd have no idea. 21 unanswered points by Legacy to get back into this contest. Lynch has still got the football down the left side. He goes, just tripped up at the 5-yard line.
Nice wheels, big kid.
He did it back in the first quarter, 39-yard run, and takes this one down to about the 7, a run of 23.
Excellent recall by your play-by-play man, Cory Lopez. That was a 39-yard run back in that first quarter that set up the Connolly 2-yard run that at the time made it 7-7 at the 8:58 mark.
Well, they're trying to even it up here again. First and goal now from the 7-yard line. Getting that pistol set for Lynch and the Lightning. Connolly will take it this time on his feet, leans forward, got to the 1. Had to kind of leap over that pile there, and in that pile that slowed him down, Nathan Bayer was there. And Graham Bell was there as well.
Offensive line is making some gaps for Connolly, too.
Yeah, they are starting to gash him a little bit.
Yeah. Troy Craddock is 55 bent over there. Doing a great job right side of the line. 72 I'd mentioned before.
Legacy's not going to change things up. There's no jumbo package here, although they go strong right. Quarterback sneak. Lynch is in. How about that? That's your jumbo package right there.
Yeah.
That is essentially just the way you set it up. You know what? We're going to spread you out. We'll set up like we're in the pistol set, and then we're going to run up. Lynch is going to take the snap and just follow the big boys into the end zone.
Well, and you know you have Matt Lynch, the length, being 6'5" with those long arms. As if it all gets stopped up, I'm confident he can make the reach to get that score.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied again, this time at 35. 10:48 left to go in the contest. Nothing decided. Well, Matt Lynch has thrown 3 touchdowns. He's now run for a touchdown. I'd say he's a pretty good candidate for the next level student athlete of the game.
Yeah, you mentioned both these quarterbacks, and I think next level is perfect because they will each be playing beyond these high school football fields in the state of Colorado.
9 plays, 80 yards, 4 minutes, 25 seconds on that drive by Legacy. Capped off by the 1-yard run by Matt Lynch. By the way, Lynch has carried the ball 5 times for 75 yards. The big run of 39 in the first quarter and the big run of 23 that set up the 1-yard quarterback sneak.
Credit the play calling of Coach Voorhees and his staff. Switching things up, giving us a lot of variance. Not so much giving us, giving it to Fairview.
Yeah. Nobody's returning this one. Bueller's going to put it into the end zone again.
Seen all kinds of things in this second half. The long bomb to Quentin Rodriguez. And then you take the short game in terms of your passing attack when it's given to you by Fairview, backpedaling and just trying to keep you in front, fine. And then getting Lynch to the outside off tackle, put you in a scoring position, and you've established the run with Connor Connolly.
Yep, absolutely.
And
in
then
the
this is what happens. A defense reacts.
Harvey is pulled down in the backfield. That's Caleb Martin that got back there to him.
Confidence has definitely risen since, let's call it, the back end of the first quarter for this legacy team in blue.
Fairview trying to pick the pace up as well after that loss of 3. Back to pass. Photo got his man. That's Harvey out of the backfield, 25-yard line, and caught from behind, and down he goes. No flags, and guess who? Martin again on the tackle, this time a little farther down the field.
And Legacy is no longer trying to get to Johnny Photo. They are just staying back, running zone. If they make the connection, do the Knights, then go tackle a man. And it works real well on television. If you're Caleb Martin and you annihilate a man like that.
Harvey, 4 catches, 40 yards. That one went for about 12 yards. And we'll stop everything right here. And the Lightning lining up offside. It's an automatic first down. If you love what you see here, don't forget you can go to Stream It Sports Store and purchase a DVD or Blu-ray copy today. Quick throw, little inside route, that little rub route there, and that is Tim Ryan up to the 44, and somebody got a hand on a face mask, I believe. Saw the yellow hanky come flying into the bottom part of the screen.
I like the hustle on Logan Paulson. He was on the rush and then recognized the connection was made. You see the face mask penalty. That's 2 against Legacy here. Paulson chasing him down because the receiver was going to bounce a little bit flat across towards us, bottom of your monitor, and maybe pick up even bigger yardage. Nevertheless, second infraction as you're trying to hold Fairview with an even ball game in the fourth quarter for the conference title.
Got 9, and instead it's 14. Harvey going nowhere. Maybe got a yard, but into the heart of that defense, and there's Zachary Reed. We haven't called Reed's name out that much. Hasn't moved much in the middle.
Yeah,
Certainly.
I'm glad you called him out. 58's the reason why that play didn't go very far. And then to clean things up, excellent job on the part of Alec Lewis. But 58, shedding blockers, getting through that small gap, playing the 3 technique, you know.
Second
be able to
9.
make the tackle.
You and I giggle about that. When McChesney gets in here, he's going to explain it all to us, I'm sure. Up in the middle. Knocked away to Pannier. Had it in his mitts for a moment, but Evan Baugh smacks it away.
There aren't many defenders who are more fun to watch at the Colorado Preps level than the Bolt, Evan Baugh.
Yeah.
Even recognizing this guy's bigger, he's in a better position. I'm not going to come through him. I'm going to knock the ball out of his hands, and that's exactly what occurred.
Well played, that's for sure. Photo back he goes to the shotgun position on 3rd and 9 for Fairview. Rolling to the right side, got a little bit of room there, and he's going to take off. And will duck his way out of bounds at about the 44-yard line over there. He's chased out by Caleb Martin.
Rare moment defensively. This time Legacy did bring a blitz on the delay. And Photo just reads that so well. And then obviously confidence in his running ability. Gets to the outside, but here's a big play coming up for both sides of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, absolutely. Photo looks to the sideline here on 4th and 1. And we'll call it 2, actually. They need to get to the 42-yard line. The ball is at the 44. Well, and now we'll get a timeout. Give us a chance to tell you this. You could be the next challenger to survive the dungeon. Elite personal trainers, Amy and Megan, put you to the test in the new Dungeon X competition classes. Tweet hashtag I will survive to the 2, that is at 60strength for more information. All right, update the scores for you. How about Doherty? They're going to finish the season going into the playoffs at 8-1. Leading Douglas County at the half, 24-0. I don't want to call that one too early, but I've had a chance to see Douglas County, and that is a good team, but Doherty is fantastic this season. Lakewood beat Columbine. Been a few years since that's happened. Not a lot. Lakewood going to the 4A championship a few years back. 21-7, the final. That going on at Jeffco. So Columbine, or that is Lakewood, going to 5-4 on the season. So dangerous club to meet. And how about a keeper? Oh, Photo didn't step out of bounds. He just kept going down the sideline. Now they're going to mark him back there right about the 39-yard line. But a first down. How about that? You say, you know what, Johnny, just go. You take it. That's the call.
It almost appeared to be a direct snap to Harvey, and then he handed it off on a sweeping Johnny Photo. Turns into a first down, of course. So with that huge key play, Fairview, the victor. Watching the replay, no Photo, just faked the handoff to Harvey.
Yep. In trouble. They got him by the jersey. And down he goes.
Okay, you got the first down, but I'm going to make a play. 5'9", Tyler Medina's my name. You sit down.
That is huge. We mentioned Zachary Reed. Haven't called his name out a lot, but he's done a nice job right as one of the D tackles there on that 4-man front. Guess who steps up? Medina, the other guy, in that interior line.
Well, there's a lot of football players out here, again, with this scenario, who have to be proud of themselves of what they're putting out. Medina, obviously, most recently, with the big stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 13. It is 2nd and 23 now. Photo. 4-man rush, steps up in the pocket, fires it deep downfield, nearly picked off. Oh, Jared Crockett had his hands on it. A little underthrown. And Crockett almost had it.
Great play, Crockett. There's a safety coming underneath. I don't know if that was Baugh, but it just gives me the impression, again, schematically, the Legacy defense has figured out a lot, including that long pass play. In the first half, maybe that goes for a touchdown, but they have it figured out. Personnel was in place to make a play.
Tim May, the intended receiver. Crockett jumped it. 3rd and 23. Photo, another 4-man rush coming his way. Fires over the middle. Snatched out of the air, and Ryan will hang on to it. It was Ryan, the intended receiver. This time he landed right on his back. A little slow to get up, but he says, I'm okay. And guess what? It's enough for a first down.
Wow. That's the second time this series, and we've seen it a couple different times where Fairview's had those long situations, able to come out with the first down. Tim Ryan, that's the second time we've seen him land on his back and stay there for a little bit. He doesn't even take a break. Where am I set up? Okay, split wide. I'm going to go up there top of your screen.
24 yards on the 3rd and 23 play. Photo's going to keep it, and down he goes.
Way to stay with it.
Coleman got to him at the 31. Derek Coleman, the junior, down lineman. And you see Johnny Photo talking to the coach going, what am I going to do?
Thought I could outrun that guy.
Yeah. Coleman's been on him most of the night.
Well, that's why Coach Voorhees was talking him up during our production call, just pointing out defenders that are playing well. Coleman, top of the list.
Photo, dropped that, had to get rid of it, quick did. And there is May, Connor May, tackled forward to about the 21-yard line. Reed there behind him, but I don't know how Johnny Football got rid of that so quickly. That's a timing route. The ball's at his feet. He bobbled it for a moment, and then all in one motion as he rose up, flicked it out there.
Well, that's just awareness in the system. He had the presence of mind, knowing what the routes were. I know exactly where a guy is, and I'm in a heap of trouble.
8 catches, 120 yards for Connor Mays. He got 10 on that one. 3rd and 3 for Fairview as they're knocking on the red zone door, trying to get the lead back. Photo, got all day. Heaves it here to the back of the end zone, touchdown. Wow. Bought enough time, and he finds Sharp in the end zone, who just kept working his way across 21 yards, and the Knights have the lead again.
And let me give some credit. Tailback Jason Harvey picking up a blitzer who was coming up to the face of Photo. Got to ask a tailback, that's fancy. You score touchdowns, that's the deal. Here's another assignment. Block somebody.
Yeah.
And he did.
How about that drive? Extra point coming, Magnu. Right-footed kicker, splits the uprights. 42-35. We still got time on the clock, 6:27 left to go.
Yeah, we're definitely not done yet, the way these teams have been putting points on the board.
How about Fairview? They put together a 14-play, 80-yard drive, 4 minutes, 21 seconds off the clock, capped off by the 21-yard pass to Sharp.
I think the play, which is kind of a sign of champions, it was 3rd and 23. Throw it over the middle. Tim Ryan has someone bend him over backwards, adjusting his L2, L6, and whatnot, and he makes the play, pulls it down for the first down.
Should I name this one for you, too?
If you want to go ahead and call out your playlist.
It's Rick Springfield, everybody.
You know, sometimes kids confuse me.
It's funny, well, because the students down in front of us actually know the words. They're all singing along. I think that's funny. Because
It should be Young the Giant or something like that, but no, it's Rick Springfield.
Hey, everything old is new again.
Right.
Starting to break out my skinny ties already.
Absolutely.
Ball in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Fairview started there many times. No, I don't. You look over again. I don't know how many times, but anytime there's been a kickoff, they've started at their own 20-yard line. That's what they
we
do.
know this. Moving deeper into the postseason, kicking game real strong for both squads.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I should say legacy. Fairview has done a nice job, special teams, making them start from there. Throw over the top. Ooh, tipped. Royers got it anyway. Almost got a first down.
Well, now we flip it to where the onus is upon Legacy.
Yeah.
In blue. And this is, again, playoff-style football. Raise your hand if you have an answer.
Gain of 11. Royer's third catch tonight, by the way. He's got 31 yards. Got a touchdown to go along with that. Coming on the Fairview defense. Now they got to bow their backs a little bit. A little pressure coming. Lynch throwing it and in and out of the hands. Looking for his tight end here on the near side, and Paulson leaping in the air. Would have been a short gain anyway. He'll be disappointed he didn't make the catch, but
they're going to pick up yards.
Wow.
We've seen both defenses in these last two series make plays that you can't afford to do in November.
Yeah. You'll be able to see Matt Lynch. We get the ability to kind of see the replay here.
It was an outside rusher. That's a tough call.
Yeah,
that's a tough
really
call.
Is.
Because I saw just a tackle around the waist.
Yeah, he was already going for the tackle as Lynch was going up in the air to make the pass there. Connolly's got a hole as he squirts through and up to the 40-yard line.
Definitely Voorhees and the Legacy staff have discovered how to get the run game involved. Connor Connolly so talented. And again, I got to go up front. That offensive line is doing some things.
9 carries, 62 yards for Connolly. That run of 14
That ground attack non-existent first half, but it's here now.
Yeah, we talked about 4 carries, 7 yards for Connolly. I believe in that first half, so it worked out. Oh, he's got it again. Got a little room, too. Covering that ball up as he takes it to the 32-yard line.
Again, offensive line. 2 blitzers standing in the gaps each side of the center, and the guys in blue picked it all up.
Will Sheeran on the tackle.
Starting to hint that if we don't go to overtime, last team with the ball.
Uh-huh. That's how it's starting to feel, doesn't it?
Yeah. And that is all good for our entertainment purposes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Low snap. Lynch has got it. Little trouble. Steps up in the pocket. Fires. And I think that Tim Ryan got tangled up there with Jack Rauscher. And a good no call. I think coming out of the break, you saw Ryan was down and Rauscher kind of running free, but boy, Matt Lynch was in some serious trouble.
Well, the trouble was being called by the nose man, T.J. Kabidi, able to get through. Eventually pushed around, so picked up by one of the offensive linemen. Almost got his hand and paw on it as Lynch was on his follow-through.
Yeah, it was close. So 3rd down and 2 now for Legacy. Well, with over 5 minutes to go, is it 4-down territory here? You're in that gray area. You are down by a touchdown. Lynch to keep it himself. And he'll get pulled down from behind, but he's got the first down up to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, just enough to keep the drive alive, right? Still got 5 minutes.
Dimitri Brown kept that thing from being much bigger.
Well, each of these quarterbacks, if it's your first chance to take a peek, you see why they are all-state caliber for sure, and a lot of college programs are taking a peek at them.
Well, the junior Matt Lynch, 7 carries, 82 yards. Go on top of what is a pretty nice yardage through the air as well. Lynch looking, quick slant route, dropped by the receiver. Little bit behind him.
I like the job of Will Sheeran dropping back in coverage.
Pulsing the intended receiver. Well, that was going to be a tough. He knew he was going to get hit. The ball was down on his hip. So a tough one. So 2nd and 10 now from the 25 of Fairview as Legacy tries to knot things up once again. Ryan back over the middle. He's got a man going down to the turf and making the catch. That's Quentin Rodriguez. Made the beautiful catch over the shoulder, went up and wrestled it away for the touchdown earlier in the half. This time a key possession catch.
Tailbacks in pass protect. I gave love to Jason Harvey when Fairview just scored recently. That time Connor Connolly had Will Sheeran coming in and he was going to get a piece of Lynch. But Connolly picked him up, allowed the pass play to get through and be successful.
1st and goal from the 6 now. Low snap to Lynch. Give it to Connolly. He's got nowhere to go. Big old bear hug there by Kailash Graham Bell.
Too slow in development, right?
Yeah.
Allowed big guy 89 on that far side, left side of your screen to be able to crash down and make that tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Plenty of time, though. 4-down territory. You're close.
Lost to 2 for Connolly that time. 11 carries, 68 yards for him. The ground game's picked up here in the second half, and so is the tempo. We mentioned that. You call it wasn't deliberate, more of a
just a determined sense of purpose.
Yeah, sense. 2nd and goal. It's at the 7. Not going to go right now. Oh, wow.
I guess we could call it determined flow, and certainly helps you put 14 on the board to even things up at 28-28 at the 6:21 mark in the 3rd quarter. And since then, we have seen excellent front range conference football here.
Well, this might get wiped off.
That's Coach Voorhees, by the way. The only head coach the program has ever known at Legacy High School.
Timeout had been called on the sideline by Coach Voorhees, so they wiped that off. Everybody knows who this is, by the way. You can hear the music in the background.
You're going to wait for the Neil Sean guitar rising crescendo?
You know, at some point we're going to pick our next athletes, the next level student athlete of the game. See, everybody, it's all ladies all the time, and everybody knows the words. I thought I was scarring my kids. They're already scarred here in high school.
And right now the production staff is amping up the crowd by.
I wish we had a camera up here. The air piano, air guitars going. Oh. What are we playing? Records up here? What's going on? Wow. See, now we just made all the references to the 80s and how old I am anyway. Second to go. Lynch in trouble. Fires to the end zone and throws it out of the back of the end zone wisely. There was a receiver back there, but that was the only guy that was going to get it. There's a flag down.
There was a great route being run, too. It was there, a slant for Morales, but credit the pressure of Fairview. It didn't allow Lynch to get it off.
Lynch never saw it.
No,
he was running
he did
for
not.
his life. And a block on the back. Pointing the other way. Well done, Alex and Phil over there. We got to put headsets on you guys from time to time.
That'd be dangerous. Everybody play your role.
Yes. The referees are going to walk this up. Now, again, goal situation here. It'll be second. They've got to figure it out here. It was second and goal from the 7. They got to go half the distance, so about the 3.5, but it'll be second and goal still.
Well, what a nice treat as Legacy threatens to even things up again. Conference title on the line. My understanding is data is being passed along. 1,800 viewers right now here at Stream It Sports. A fine treat. The final game of the week with Stream It Sports in their football schedule this season. And
well, we're having fun here, but
yes.
This is a heck of a game, and so we're enjoying every minute of it.
Yeah, the payoff is here, and again, the rewards are being delivered by those kids out there, the student athletes. Thank you.
Second and goal from the 3.5. Lynch from the pistol set. Conley going to keep it. Lean in. Touchdown.
There was a man there, but 23 said, no, that's not the story we're playing out this evening.
Getting stronger as he goes.
He really is, and that fits his character. That's a tough kid.
12 carries, 72 yards unofficially for Conley, and he's got his first touchdown tonight.
Well, the nose man has been upset for the last few plays.
I take that back. Connor Conley scored the first touchdown of the game for Legacy,
right.
So that's 2 for him.
PAT matters.
Yeah, big time.
Mueller has been an outstanding kicker this evening.
And all the Lightning fans saying thanks for the kiss of death, Marty. I don't know if that's the case.
Well,
but
broadcaster's jinx. Mueller, he didn't play with that. No.
straight and true.
Yeah.
9 plays, 80 yards, 3 minutes, 7 seconds for the Lightning to tie things up again.
And we may see 3 scores before we get to the end of the football game. That's a lot of time.
It's been a game like that where it could happen. And by the way, we will be naming our next level student athlete of the game. And again, we have no idea. We're trying to narrow it down, but guys like Connor Connolly start getting stronger, scoring their second touchdown of the game. You get Matt Lynch, who's had a couple of big runs here tonight. He's got a touchdown. And then on the other side of things, Fairview keeps answering what Legacy puts out there. Every time they tie him, the Knights have taken the lead back. Can they do it again here with 3 minutes, 20 seconds left? And guys like Johnny Photo, Tim Ryan, and Connor May, Steve DePanier, you start running on the line. So here we go. We're still at almost double digits with guys. I haven't even mentioned the guys on defense yet. So
we're at that point where there's a lot of guys who've made plays. There's great stats, but next level athletes probably going to go to who is it that makes the impact play to win the football game.
Yeah, you got 3 minutes, 20 seconds to decide this one. Guess where this one's going? Oh, he was trying to kick it through the uprights.
The return game nullified by each of the kickers.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing if you're a head football coach. And mentioning that, let us not dismiss the possibility that it may be the kicking game that finishes this event.
That's a very good point. First and 10 from their 20, setting the screen up on the right side. That's Tim Ryan over there. Got some blockers as he spins forward, and now they're all trying to. Oh, the ball's loose. It got ripped out of there. Who's got it? We saw the rip. There's a fight going on. Legacy football.
Who's going to come out with that football? Big 5-0 for Legacy. Mitch Burdick, fumble recovery. Wow, that's an impact play, and now a flag.
Tim Ryan was fighting for extra yardage, spinning around, and somebody got a paw in there and ripped it out.
Fairview has not committed a turnover the entire football game until right now.
Well, they're going to tack 15 onto this.
And an uncommon mistake mentally to put Legacy eyeing it out 13-plus yard line.
Can still get a first down. They're in the red zone. Legacy now you start thinking about the time.
Right. Go run game.
Yep. Put it on the ground a little bit.
Hand it to Connolly.
From the 13. It's Ryan it is Lynch who keeps it around the left side. To heck with keeping an eye on the clock. Get it in the end zone. And Matt Lynch, with that read option, read it right.
Read it perfectly. I read it wrong. Quickly they score. Fairview's definitely going to have a chance, but right now the Legacy Lightning, after Mitch Burdick recovers the fumble, Lightning take the lead.
First lead of the game for the Lightning. Extra point, straight and true, as you can hear the crowd below us. Matt Lynch from 13 yards, 49-42. Well, Fairview will get it back with a 3:02 left to go here in the contest with a chance to try to tie it up. Look at there.
Matt Lynch.
Oh, sure.
Well, the crowd's really been into it. Props to the Legacy faithful. Their community has really showed up. Hashtag BCA. There are 3/4 of them are in pink to celebrate Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So that really pops to our vision as I look down below the press suite. Obviously reasons to be excited. Their squad's threatening to perhaps compel a three-way mess in the Front Range League.
Wow. By the way, you can go to streamingsports.com. You can get a copy of this. We just throw it out there because down in the media room, there are 4 guys lined up. I see Neil down there from the post Bocos there. Camera's probably here.
Right.
Yeah, it's really something. Bounding ball. They're going to let it go all the way back. Oop, high. Take it at about the 8-yard line there and swoop it in to make the tackle. Royer is there for Legacy. That's Dalton Royer on special teams.
Again, those are plays where you go, ooh, these guys are feeling it. And Royer, mentioned once again, was not able to participate last week, so he's got a little extra something built up in the tank.
Oh, yeah. So here comes Johnny Photo and the Knights trying to tie things up, playing from behind for the first time tonight. Over the middle to Highs, looking for McWilliams there, who was in the middle of a hornet's nest, essentially. Dominic Castillo was there. Martin was right there. 2nd and 10. Slot to the wide side of the field. They're setting it up. Connor May's got it, looking for blockers. Not a lot of room out there. Got to maybe the 18-yard line, but it got collapsed on, and Martin, one of those guys there, and Alec Lewis as well.
Even that screen game that worked so well for Fairview over the years. Lightning defense.
Yeah.
Got to figure that one out.
Only a gain of a couple. 3rd down and 7. Photo rolling, looking for his man. Too high for Tim Ryan to get up and get good coverage. Evan Baugh over there and Jared Crockett. Lightning have a decision to make on 4th and 7 with 2:16 left to go. Do you punt it and think you're going to get it back? Probably not.
Yeah, no change in personnel. Your punter is Photo, but there's no way. Yeah, the Knights are going to get after it. I'm not sure if they have any timeouts left.
They do. They have 2. They're going to go ahead. They want to keep the timeouts, go for it on 4th and 7. They can do that, they think. Photo. Look in, throws up over the top. Caught. Are you kidding me?
That kid again, Tim Ryan.
Wow.
He is fearless.
That is something. 21 yards to Ryan.
Well, we know Ryan has options, but on the next level, you just put him on your football team or any squad whatsoever because you know I can count on you.
10 catches, 56 yards tonight for Ryan. He's going to tack on a little bit more here. This time he's going to wrap both arms and a leg around the football so he doesn't get it stripped away. They were holding him up. Baha was there trying to pull it out, and so was Zachary Reed.
How about the sense of calm on the part of Fairview? I mean, obviously, urgency is really elevated considering where we are, but they've done this so many times in this game and this season. 4th and 7?
Yeah.
Everybody's screaming at us? No problem. Watch me do this.
Yep, we got it. 2nd and 7. They set up the screen, and Harvey cannot hang on to it. Had a blocker, but Caleb Martin had split the defenders. That wasn't going to go very far.
No, Martin was going to be in a good position to make a play. Again, the Legacy defense has figured it out. In the case of Tim Ryan getting a first down on the 4th of 7, that's not a lapse. That's just a kid on the other team making a play.
Yeah. 3rd and 8 now from their own 42. Photo looks here to the near side, still looking. Throws off the back foot, incomplete. He was looking for Connor May here. Pretty good coverage by Quentin Rodriguez.
Can they do it again? Will have to. 4th and 8 this time. Midfield Fairview to stay undefeated and take the conference title.
Minute 21 to go here. We've said it once before, this could be the game. Pistol set for Photo. Throws to the near side over the top of everybody. He was looking for Connor May. It sailed on him. And Legacy will take over with a minute 17 left to go. 2 timeouts left for Fairview. The Legacy in very good position to try to whittle this one away and beat the unbeaten Fairview.
This may be the biggest win in Legacy program history.
This is pretty huge. You're playing a team who is ranked 2nd in the power rankings coming into the last week of the regular season. Legacy is ranked 11th in those power rankings. They will move up dramatically here. Lynch, give to Connolly. He's got arms wrapped around the ball there, and down he goes. The clock will stop. The first timeout taken by Fairview. It is their 2nd of the game. They'll call them both. Minute 11 left to go.
Matt Lynch with the score at 3:02 left in this ball game. How long was that? That was a 13-yard run?
Yes.
We have that on 13-yard
Yep.
run. And again, Mitch Burdick, fumble recovery to put his squad in that
Huge.
position.
Yep, huge. Nobody's leaving.
I think there will be some people who don't normally end up on a football field who may be there in just a few moments.
It's very possible. All right, Lightning coming back out of the field, 2nd and 10. Fairview with 1 more timeout left. And then, of course, they won't be able to stop it. So you can imagine that for Legacy, they give them the least amount of time as they possibly can, although they're thinking about going to the air here. Lynch going to go to the near side. Catch made by Royer. Yes. That is huge. That's a first down. No. Linesman asked for help, and the other referee came over and said it was on the ground. Boy, we're going to get a good look at it here. Sorry I say that to all our viewers watching online, but we're going to get a look at it.
Just trying to switch things up a little bit.
Well,
going to the passing game.
Now Fairview doesn't have to use a timeout. It's a gutsy call. You almost got it to him. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that was tough. We'd have to be field level.
Well, and the referee that came in to make the call was from the other side of the field. He got a pretty good look at it. So, well done by the officials tonight. So 3rd and 10 here. And a timeout going to be called by Legacy. Well, not a bad idea. Coach Voorhees going to get his club together and discuss the options here. I would not be surprised, honestly, on 3rd and 10. You're at the 42-yard line of Fairview. Run it, make them burn a timeout. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised with the attitude that they've come in with in the second half that Coach Voorhees and his staff says, you know what, let's throw the ball.
Yeah.
Lynch has done a nice job throwing the ball. The receivers have run some good routes. Royer and Coleman have made catches. Jack Rauscher's made 3 catches for 43 yards. Quentin Rodriguez, the over-the-shoulder catch in the end zone for 63. He's got 2 catches for 82. I mean, you've got guys out there that'll make plays. I know we really highlighted what Fairview has on their team, but for Legacy, they've got some guys that can get up there and catch it too. Evan Baugh is another guy. And he's going to get sacked back at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's okay, because that would be what I would add on to everything you were drawing out, if that's what the Legacy staff was saying. We'll go for the pass. We trust that. But, Matt, we also trust you. Any trouble, you take the sack.
Yeah.
You do not throw that football downfield if you're in a dangerous situation. So we are going to see Fairview with the football again, which is quite appropriate with all this excitement you're enjoying here on Stream It Sports.
By the way, that's the first time that Lynch has been sacked tonight.
Well, offensive line, I'm going to find each one of their Twitter handles and just tweet at them.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Well, we're going to wait toward the end of the game to figure out our player or next level student athlete.
No, you know what?
I just don't know if we're not there yet.
Well, Lynch scored the game-winning TD. If we stay this way,
yeah.
Mitch Burdick, I got to throw you in there. I mean, how many times does a defender make a play like that?
Yeah.
I wish I knew who stripped the football.
Yeah, good.
But we still have time to go. There's 58 seconds left with a very explosive offense about to get the football.
So punt time for Legacy. Fairview going to bring the house. Nope, they're setting up for a return here. Tim Ryan is back deep. He punts over to the left side. It'll bound out of bounds. There is no way he was going to allow a return, although you'd like to have a better punt. But again, I think what the punter was told was, look, we don't want to return.
Right.
We can try the coffin corner thing, but if you kick it to the track over there, that's fine. We're going to put it on our defense. They've got 50 seconds, and we think we can stop them.
Yeah, I think so. Mueller, your stats are fine. But
that
would have been a
right?
killer. A long return past midfield would have been horrible.
Start for their own 29. Here comes Fairview now. Photo pumps, wants to go over the middle, tip. Oh, a little hook and ladder. How about that? McWilliams has got it. Well played. May went to McWilliams here. He'll step out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Clock will stop. 42 seconds left.
Well, either good work, probably a little bit of both, with the staff saying this could happen, but Hayden Anderson not fooled at all. 83 was waiting. Able to make that tackle, so it wasn't a huge gain.
Got enough. Picked up 15 now. 1st and 10. Photo pumps. Nobody's there on the right. Comes back to the left. May's got it. 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Dancing around. Spins forward. He's still on his feet. Down to the 31-yard line. Clock's ticking. No timeouts left.
Of course, this is what we're going to do, Cory.
Yep. Clock stops so they get the chain set. They'll wind it and they'll spike it. 27 seconds left to go.
We're not even into November yet, and we're doing this.
Yeah, wow. By the way, 23 yards in the pass to Connor May.
Connor May has had himself an outstanding ball game. Each receiver for Johnny Photo in the passing attack.
10 catches, 145 yards for Connor May. Second and 10, Photo pumps, looking to the left side, going for the end zone. Caught by May, he'll leap forward. Did he get it there? It's at the 1. Let's put it at the 3. They're going to say he stepped out at the 3. That means the clock stops. Are you kidding me? 28 yards to Connor May. Here they go. Got it. Looks to the corner. Jump pass. Touchdown.
Jason Harvey, who is, quote, banged up a little. And Fairview, do not doubt that they will go for 2 here.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. They may just go for the win.
And so far, that's the way it appears.
Yeah, and Legacy calls timeout.
Yeah.
They went, no. We got to get ready for this. Wow. What a comeback.
15 seconds left. Jason Harvey. How long was that reception?
28 yards.
May set it up with that reception. And what a great play that was, too.
By the way, Connor May. I'm adding on to the wrong one. There we go. Connor May. Yeah, 11 catches, 173 yards now. Tim Ryan, 11 catches, 159 yards. Just add those two together. 332 yards. They're going for the win. With 15 seconds left, they're going for the win. Why not? Slides it tight into the right side. Pistol set. Photo sets up the screen. Here to the near side. The 2-point conversion. Why not? You find Steve DePanier for the 2-point conversion with 15 seconds left to give him the lead, 50-49.
Harvey, DePanier, May making plays, and I'll hush for a second because you can feel the stadium lose all volume.
Yeah, boy, on this side. Well, you think about this. The 2-point conversion as, look at Photo over on the far side. He is geeked up. He's all the way down at the 30-yard line now. It comes down to special teams here just to try to secure the deal for Fairview. Most likely squib it here and then look out for the wild play with 15 seconds left, or you quickly kneel down on it and you put it back in the hands of Matt Lynch. We'll see. You can't turn away from this game.
No.
It was at one point 28-7, and we thought Fairview was running away. 21 unanswered points by Legacy. They're going to stop everything here. Did somebody jump off sides? And Legacy got back into it. Tied it, took their first lead of the game in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes, 2 seconds left to go.
Well, the reason why you couldn't leave this game is what has just occurred. You knew it was possible if you've had any level of awareness of 5A football here in the state of Colorado and these programs.
Yeah.
And what Legacy had to defend against is what Fairview just accomplished.
Yeah.
In terms of the possibilities with such an explosive offense that has that, we have to give Fairview, the Knights, credit for their resiliency. Stayed within it.
Yep. Raul Magno is going to squib it away. Bounding ball, scooped at about the 17-yard line now, trying to find some room here. A flag will come out, so whatever happens, this will come back. The ball was stripped away, but the whistle blew. Oh, boy. Tanner Basinger trying to return it, get the ball stripped away, but there is a penalty flag out there, and it's a block in the back against Legacy. So with 7.5 seconds left, Legacy's got a long way to go here.
Lynch is going to hoist. Who might be the targets? Rodriguez, Amadou?
Well, and he's going to throw it down here just to try to get it across the 50-yard line, because look where they're going to set the ball down at.
Will they try the quick short route?
Boy, with 7.5 seconds left. Ooh.
It's just 7.5, so
14.
it wouldn't even pick up any yardage.
Yeah, they're at the 14-yard line here. So the old hook and ladder, the old Cal Stanford play from there. We'll see. Lynch going to take off. Clock's ticking down, still at his feet. Down he goes, and that'll do it. What a ball game. A 28-7 lead for Fairview melted away. Legacy scoring late in the first half, putting 2 more touchdowns up on the board, tying things up in the second half. Took their first lead with just over 3 minutes left to go. Went back and forth. Fairview with 50 seconds left, able to drive it 71 yards for a touchdown, and then went for the win, the 2-point conversion, as Johnny Photo found Stephen DeSpanier for the 2-point conversion, and 50-49 is where we sit. And we'll take a breath. We got to pick our next level student athlete of the game.
And I think, as we said, in a game like this where there's so many great stats and so many great plays, the efforts of all kinds of the athletes out there on the football field just comes down to one guy is going to make a play to win it. And so I think you lean towards, hey, how about the big tight end, Steve DePanier? Because if you watch that highlight again, he was 5 yards away from the goal line with defenders rushing at him.
Yeah.
Big guy made a play.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Let's just give it to him because in the end, it's inarguable. That's the game winner.
Absolutely. DePanier ended up with that conversion, 5 catches tonight, but 4 for 53 yards. And DePanier with the 2-point conversion. How about the night for Johnny Photo? It was really something to see. I'm going to try to quickly add this up. Matter of fact, I know you can't read my chicken scratches.
All right.
But you can tell them about Steve DePanier and the next level student athlete player of the game.
He gets a 1-year scholarship to the NLSA Game Plan High School program, which helps high school students become the total balanced athlete that so many of them, as you have witnessed watching this on Stream It Sports, already are. And that's why you're watching. That's why all of us enjoy these assignments, because we get the opportunity to witness that kind of football. That was, no doubt, argue with me, because I'll hush you down immediately, pure entertainment.
34-36. I got to figure this out here. So, wow. Johnny Photo, by the way, 36 completions. He had 17 incomplete passes, but again, 476 yards through the air.
476 unofficially in passing yards.
Yeah.
For Johnny Photo.
That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And to think how many times that he had to actually hoist it up there. He was 35 for 53 tonight. Again, unofficially. 476 yards. And with 50 points up on the board, I have to go back and actually count how many touchdowns he actually threw. But I had him down for, I had him down for at least 3.
Yeah, I've got a
as
mess.
we run it down.
On
DePanier, of course, caught a touchdown pass as well. So, yeah, I've got him down for 3 or 4. So we just want to get it out there. The incredible night that really on both sides, because we talk about the run game came around for Fairview a little bit when they needed it with Jason Harvey, who caught a couple of touchdown passes himself, but ran for 12 carries for 68 yards. For Legacy, Matt Lynch, boy, you just think about it. He's able to find 5, 6 different receivers and engineer the comeback with 21 unanswered points to tie things up, to get them close. And in the end, Fairview stays undefeated. They'll get the power points. They'll hang right up there with Grandview and Ralston Valley and be one of the top seeds going into the 5A playoffs that start next week. And they will remain undefeated going in 9-0, a perfect 7-0, which is very hard to do in any league in the Front Range. 7-0, they'll finish a perfect regular season and perfect league season. And for Legacy, probably a home game next week. Even with the loss, they will probably get a home game next week against a little tougher opponent than they would have had if they'd have got the win. But they are 6-3 on the season. They finished 5-2 in the Front Range.
Yeah, if you think of Legacy's resume now, in terms of teams you don't want to mess with that aren't in the top 10 teams.
Yeah.
Legacy is now 1-3 versus top 10 teams in 5A and 4A. There are 3 losses by a total of 11 points to 3 of those top 10 squads. And I think this game showed, well, it validated what you know about Fairview and maybe showed you a few things more.
Yeah.
And if you were unaware of Legacy and what kind of squad they'll be as the 5A community is watching, I'm very aware of that. Shout to those who are tweeting at me
Yeah.
Hello, Regis. They're aware that this legacy squad has been improving, and now are reaching the point where we all saw that determined flow, as we kind of ended up describing it. That was legit playoff caliber flow that they had set up. A couple of missed things, and then a great football team came down and snatched a win from you on your home field.
Yeah.
But legacy, that's a good football squad, and they're probably going to prove it at minimum in the first couple of rounds in the upcoming playoffs.
Yeah. Don't sleep on the 5A Front Range League. I mean, I know we call the.
I'm glad you brought that up.
We call the Centennial the meat grinder. We've kind of taken that. And I know the Xfinity Sports Report has kind of taken that as their moniker as well. But and it really is true. The likes of Valor and Cherry Creek and we've seen Overland. We've seen Grandview. Grandview, the number one team in the state now, according to the polls, and sitting second or third, that is, in the power rankings. But then we see the Jeffco. Ralston Valley's right up there. They have the most power points coming into this week, and you've got Pomona that we'll get a chance to see tomorrow on Stream It Sports. Pomona will take on Chatfield tomorrow night. We'll have that for you at 7 o'clock, so make sure you tune in for that. You get a chance to see another team that's going to be in the top 10 in the PowerPoint rankings. Oh, and don't forget about the Continental Conference, too. I mean, teams like that they'll jump up and get you. I mean, it's as wide open as I've seen in Class 5A in the last couple of years since Valor has arrived. Now, this one's a wide open one. I don't know who to pick.
Well, I just did a studio shot where they were asking me, so what do you think in terms of the openness? And I said there's a core 7, and that's fair to say. And then there's probably a next level down to 15 that are a bunch of nasty dogs you don't want to mess with.
Yeah.
And 2 of them are right here on the football field.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought up the fact with the Front Range Conference, because I talked to Coach Voorhees about that, especially with their squad. Where you're sitting right now, why don't more people know? And he said, in fairness, with our program specifically, we faltered and underachieved last couple of years. But hey, let's be honest. We're not the Centennial. We're not the Jetco. We're up north. But there's a few good football teams. And as you just pointed out, Fairview, Rocky, Legacy, you don't want that.
No, you don't want that at all. It's going to be fun to watch the first couple of rounds of the playoffs as the excitement builds. But, the 5A Front Range is going to introduce itself once again in Class 5A here as, they really have stepped up. Well, a fun one here tonight. It wasn't decided until 15 seconds left to go in the game. A 2-point conversion as Johnny Photo found Stephen DePanier for the 2-point conversion here on the near side and made it 50-49. That's our final tonight as Fairview remains undefeated heading into the 5A state playoffs. Legacy will fall to 6-3 on the season. For everyone working behind the scenes here tonight, great job. We're staying a little bit longer to talk about this one, but you go and you put up 99 points. It's worth talking a little something about. For Alex, for Phil, for Marty Cesario, I'm Cory Lopez. Tomorrow night, Chatfield and Pomona right here on Stream It Sports. We invite you to tune into that one. Maybe some more fireworks in that one. For now, we say goodbye from the First Bank Stadium off of I-25 here from Stream It Sports.